Hello friends, my name is Laken and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I've got another 15-minute yoga flow ready for you guys. The focus on this one will be upper body, so kind of working those shoulders, some arms, always some core. I will be using 2 yoga blocks for this practice. They're absolutely not necessary. We're just going to be using them to kind of lift and activate those shoulders and arms. So they're about 1.5 pounds, I think, for reference. So if you have anything that's similar, feel free to go ahead and grab that. A nice open space, either inside or outside, and let's go ahead and get started with that flow.
All right, so let's begin this practice in a nice opening Shavasana, lying down on a mat or something soft on the ground, opening that collarbone to the ceiling, sliding the shoulder blades underneath the back, and just really focusing in on that breath. Taking nice deep inhales through the belly, and exhaling it back out. Trying to keep the mind's focus on just the breath for now. And then reawakening the body by wiggling fingers and toes, rolling wrists and ankles, taking a gentle rock of the head from side to side. Slowly move one arm up above the head, then the other. We're going to go into a full body stretch, so on your next inhale, go ahead and lift up fingers, stretching fingers and toes away from each other, and exhale, melt it down. Inhale again, stretch fingers and toes away from each other, and exhale, release. Let's go ahead and slowly draw one leg up, then the other, planting the feet about hip-width distance apart. You're going to lift up those fingertips to the ceiling, and we're just going to engage those shoulders by doing a few little scapular drills here. So on your next inhale, I want you to press those shoulder blades down to the mat, and exhale, reach them up to the ceiling, almost as if you're doing cat-cow just in the shoulders. Exhale, lift those hands up. Inhale, press the shoulder blades, and exhale and reach. Continue to do this on the breath. Exhale, reach those fingertips up. Inhale, square the shoulders, pressing them down. Exhale and reach. Go ahead and draw the knees into the chest, taking a little rock along the bottom of the spine, a little massage on that low back. And then finding stillness, let's slowly lift up one leg, then the other, flushing the fingertips behind the ears. Take an inhale first, exhale, curl up head, neck, and shoulders. And let's reach those right fingertips to the left toes and crunch it up and down for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And let's go ahead and go right to the other side, left fingertips to right toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Draw those knees back into the chest. And let's just begin a gentle rock along the length of the spine, coming into tabletop position, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And we're going to go in for a full cat-cow flow here. So inhale, drop the belly, gaze is forward. Exhale, round through the spine, gaze is towards the knees. Inhale, open that chest up to the front of the room. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades. Inhale, hammock that back. Exhale, round through the spine. Coming into stillness and neutral spine, we're going to do that same motion but just isolated in the shoulders. So keep the hips still. Inhale, bend through the elbows just a little bit, and exhale, round through that upper back. Inhale, drop the chest, gazes forward. Exhale, power it up. And again for 3, 4, and then just go ahead and add any movements you want to through the shoulders and hips, just kind of awakening those parts of the body. And when you're ready, let's head up and back into downward facing dog, pedaling out through those legs. Now briefly here, while we're in downward facing dog, we're going to do that same scapular motion in our shoulders. So find some stillness, and then on your next inhale, bend through the elbows just a little bit as you pull that chest through the arms, gazing forward. And exhale, go ahead and strengthen it out. Inhale, little bend. Exhale, strong down dog. Continue to do this on the breath for 3, 4, sending the hips up and back the whole time. Last one, 5. A little pedal through of the knees. And when you're ready, take an inhale, bend through those knees, gazes forward. Exhale, step one foot then the other. Inhale, half back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep or circle those arms all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale and sweep. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half back. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to a strong plank. Inhaling here, then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, that bend in the knees, gazes forward. Exhale, hop or step it up. Inhale, find half back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale and sweep. Exhale and fold. Inhale, find half back, and we're actually just going to pause here. So walking yourself kind of towards the middle of the mat, grabbing those blocks if you have them, or whatever weight you've brought with you. We're going to go ahead and find half back in the spine, that neutral long back, holding onto those blocks. And we're going to do that same scapular cat-cow motion by lifting the blocks. So inhale, go ahead and drive those shoulders back behind. And then exhale, let them fall. Inhale and exhale. Using that motion, squeezing that upper back, turning those muscles on. So not by arching the chest, but by really turning those muscles on. Keep it up, letting the movement flow from the breath. And then go ahead and set them down, a little pedal through of the legs. And then finding a half back again with the spine. Take an inhale first, and exhale, we're going to lift up just that right arm, block facing forward, alternating for 2, 3, keep that long spine, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, exhale to power it up. And then go ahead and set the blocks down. Take a little pedal through of the legs, a nice deep bend. We're going to be doing the same thing, well, similar thing, but this time swiping those blocks backwards. So inhale first, exhale, push it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, engaging those triceps, 6, 5, back is long and neutral, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Set the blocks down. You can actually just set them off to the side. Plant the hands, step it back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. A little pedal through of the legs. Take a nice deep inhale and ripple slowly forward to plank. Find a nice strong plank, strengthening. And then we're going to do that same cat-cow motion here. So inhale, bend. Exhale, push. For 3, 4, little micro bend in the elbows. Last one, 5. Push it back, downward facing dog. Pedal out through those legs. On your next inhale, again, ripple forward. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, we're going to hover for 1, 2, 3-part chaturanga, drop, and inhale it up, baby cobra. Plant the hands and push it up and back, downward facing dog. Get there however you need to. Inhale. Again, we're going to be rippling that spine forward. Take an inhale at the top again before exhale for 1, 2, hover it right above the mat, drop it. And next, inhale, baby cobra, planting the hands and sending it up and back again, downward facing dog. Last one here, inhale, ripple it forward. Take that inhale at the top before exhaling for 1, 2, hover, go ahead and drop it. Inhale, baby cobra. Plant the hands and head it up and back, downward facing dog. From here, you're going to go ahead and drop those knees, coming into a tabletop pose briefly, and then you're going to drop down one forearm, then the other. Getting ready for forearm plank, I want you to step one foot back, then the other, and then walking the feet all the way up to dolphin pose, aligning shoulders over top of those elbows. Core is strong, neck is neutral, and we're just going to hold this. This is a bit more of a challenging pose, but focus in on those breaths, taking nice deep inhales and exhales. And then you can drop down to the forearms, or drop down to the knees again, take a little cat-cow flow. We're going to be doing something similar. So dropping down to one forearm, then the other, setting up for forearm plank, stepping one foot back, then the other, and then slowly walking it into dolphin. From here, we're going to take a nice inhale, and then as you exhale, push up into one hand, then the other, find downward facing dog, and then drop down one forearm, then the other. Alternating sides, pushing up into downward facing dog and lowering into dolphin. Being mindful of those shoulders, letting them work, but being gentle, dropping down onto the forearms. We're going to do this one more time, dropping down one forearm, then the other, lifting up. Actually just walking back to plank, and then setting up for Sphinx pose. So same thing here, that core is engaged, shoulders are over top of elbows. You can spread those fingertips nice and wide in front of you. And sometimes I like to rest my forehead on my thumbs, or just the bridge of my nose on my thumbs there. Option is to give yourself a nice little under eyebrow massage, maybe a temple massage. And then we're actually just going to head onto our back. So take your time getting there. I came up to tabletop and then headed over. You can also just turn right around. But you're going to want your knees to be up in the air, taking your feet nice and wide as you sort of settle into a generous windshield wipe of the legs from side to side. Lowering your back all the way onto the mat. And then hugging those knees into the chest. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, curl up head, neck, and shoulders. Reach for the bottom of the feet. Tight little squeeze. And then relax head, neck, and shoulders back down. We're going to go ahead and go into a twist. So place that left arm outside of that right knee, guiding both knees to the left as you keep that right shoulder blade grounded. Breathing into this closing twist of practice. Powering the knees up. And And then swapping sides, right hand on the outside of that left thigh, sweeping both legs to the right, and this time keeping your left shoulder blade planted. Take an inhale, then exhale, power those knees up through center. And then just take your time, lengthening out through the legs. Heading into your version of final Shavasana. Let's pause here for just a few more deep breaths, focusing in on those deep belly inhales and exhales. Letting the mind still. And then reawakening by wiggling fingers and toes, rolling wrists, ankles, taking that gentle rock of the head. Let's slowly draw the knees into the chest, wrapping our left forearm around the shins, straightening out through our right arm. And when you're ready, go ahead and roll onto your right side, using that right arm as a cushion for the head. From here, take a full inhale and exhale. And then slowly pushing into one hand, then the other, coming up into an easy seated position, hands at heart center. Thank you so much for coming to practice with me. Namaste.
And there we go. I hope you enjoyed that 15-minute yoga flow that we did together. If you did it, go ahead and write that you did it in the comments. Tell me what you liked about it. And feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel to follow along for more yoga flows and other workouts posted twice weekly. Have a great day, guys. Bye.